Hey YouTubers, it's me again, Robert Firestone. Start with thank y'all for y'all subscriptions, thank y'all for your comments. Um, I've got something that I believe is very important for all of us to have a great big understanding of what's going on out here. Okay, um, let me give this to you first. Hit pause, write this down. Uh, Please go watch it. Listen to the last 5 minutes or so, real close, about AI. Okay, let me give this to you first. Make sure I get focused in here. Hopefully, everybody will be able to see this URL. And yes, for some of you out there, it's InfoWars. Okay? I've known this my whole life. There's many truths, many avenues for it. There's many ways to God, and many avenues to it. Okay? But there's only one God. That's the trick. Okay? Start with, I started watching another younger black fella. God, I wish I could remember his name. I have a hard time with this. But anyway, the guy, I think, is some kind of MMA fighter. But he's got his head screwed on straight. Big time. Okay? He sees the upside down world too. And he's seeing through it. His veil's been ripped. Um, he put out a story, I guess, last night or this morning. It's in some science journal. This popped out, I guess, 2 or 3 days ago. He ran across it and put it out. He was at Walmart trying to show people things about it. I'm hoping this volume's loud enough and everything. This is take 2, matter of fact. And it is March 5th, okay, 2018 at 1:43 p.m. Okay. The reason I started doing this is when I go into the narrative that I'm going to get onto, okay, and I believe wholeheartedly is truthful, okay, and we're not seeing the bigger picture with the upside down world. I need these time dated stamped, and I hope somewhere along the lines that somebody will have this on their PC if something ever happens to me, okay? Or I'm so all of a sudden set up in a situation to where that it looks like me, talks like me, but it's not me. And I'm gonna get into how, what, when, and where here in just a minute. Okay, but this is just to kind of pique your interest, to have an understanding that there's some tools out here. Let's start with the NSA. The NSA, they get caught, okay, with a tool that allows them to implant information, okay, on other computers and other countries' computers in their security areas, okay, and spoof the IP address to make it look like somebody else. Okay, that's first tool. Second tool, voice recognition. Voice recognition. The reason I'm doing this way is so the system can go ahead and make sure they get a good, clear copy of my voice, because I'm not scared of it. Okay. Number 3 tool, face recognition. Okay, face recognition. Okay, them 3 tools. We do not understand how dangerous this is when it comes to the AI. Okay, the long and short of it is, we as the general public, just like anything else new, we see it in many different ways, and a lot of times the ways we needing to see it is not there till it's too late sometimes. Okay, I'm hoping that I'm ahead of the curve, but I got this real strange feeling that I'm not. Okay, just by watching things that's going on with other YouTubers. My interest is vast. Okay, I've always been a truther my whole life. Okay, I grew up in a family of criminals mostly. Okay, and seen and understood from my uncles and other people that was older in my family that we was living in a world in which we thought it was this way, but it's another way. Okay, that's going to be a real hard concept for some people. Like, not okay. I'll try to use some for instances. Okay? There was an individual on here. I call him Brother Tripp. Okay, this ain't nothing against him whatsoever. I hope he understands his and he sees it. Maybe he's a subscriber of mine. But we was on the path of Social Security numbers and these hidden accounts and different things, and we started seeing this movement take off. And it was getting large, man, and in charge, big time. Okay, we was making traction. Okay, then all of a sudden, an abrupt situation. I won't go into the whole 9 yards of it, but it seemed like it run up to the cliff and committed suicide. Okay, just like me with many different things that I research and go through, see truth in. So does Brother Tripp. Okay. Brother Tripp right now is on the vitamins, and minerals, and natural painkillers, and his movement will take off and be gaining traction. Then all of a sudden, it's like overnight, the traction and the momentum that it had, all the wind just got knocked out of the sails, run over the cliff, got run over by a car, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is the main talking point of what I wanted to get through to everybody today. Okay, me and my fiance has been watching this show, and I know y'all are going to be just laughing at me for saying such things. Okay, but if we go back in time and just look at some of the fictional TV shows that we used to watch, say Star Trek. Okay, the handheld communicator. We've got it. It's called cell phone. We can talk to anybody in the world from right here in front of this thing. Okay, I'm doing it now. Okay, just get the basic ease of the concept in there, and remember the 3 tools that I talked about in the beginning of this. Okay. In this television show, and I ask everybody to please go watch this before y'all make judgment on me wearing a tinfoil hat. No, this is made out of wool and cotton, and the tinfoil has been gone for a long time. It's called aluminum foil. Okay, and if I could line my hat with aluminum foil on a brass Faraday cage, I think I would, because you don't know. And well, a lot of us don't know how we're being manipulated, and we can't even see it. Okay, get back to the show. It's called Person of Interest on Netflix. Okay, it also come on some other regular type television. There was 6 seasons downloaded to Netflix, and me and my fiance's been watching them. Well, mentally, I've been taking some notes and like, this show took place, I think, 2013, 14, or 15. I can't remember. But anyway, this is when it was supposedly recorded and put on it. They reference, it starts off with one computer spitting out social security numbers to help people. Okay, these people might be criminals or they might be victims. One or two. Good or bad. Get it? Good or bad. Duality. Okay. Then further as the show progresses, more of the 3-letter mobs get involved. CIA, NSA, FBI, the whole list of known culprits that we're dealing with now. Okay, in the real world, it's going on in the White House and going on in the mainstream idiot news. Okay, and there's a lot of people being used in this. Okay, and they don't even have a clue that they are being used. Okay, the black-white issue, like when I was growing up, they was everybody and their brother always trying to divide us because of our color. I had a Muslim from prison at a friend of mine's house. A friend of mine was named Noah, white guy, real just reserved type guy, killer body mechanic. I mean, I don't give a damn if you had a piece of a fender, the man could put it back and make it look like a factory piece of metal. But anyway, there was some Muslim brothers come visiting time to time, and there was a group of us hanging out with Noah and smoking pot together, you know, young guys. And plus, you know, this guy's cool because he's just out of prison. You know how that works. Muslim brothers shows up, they're wearing their dashikis and their headgear and all this stuff, and we're kind of stupid and stoned, sitting there entertaining ourselves with the real MTV. Okay, it was my crowd, my generation that come up with the MTV by accident. Okay, we wasn't paying attention to it. We'd turn on some kind of movie or the news or something and crank up AC/DC or Black Sabbath. Okay, try it sometimes. You'll see it for yourself. Okay, and you'll see where I'm coming from. This AI situation. I believe Google, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, okay, we're the innocent people in this. Okay, I want everybody to have an understanding of that beginningly, okay? But at the same time, we pulled the trigger, and at the same time, we helped the AI system, okay? Unknowingly, okay? For most of us, some of them jumped right on the damn bandwagon. Buddy was shitting and fiddling it. Oh hell yeah, you know, we're going to control people. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Mind control, okay? Cell phones, for me, is a remote tool, okay, to brainwash or control your emotions, just like the MSM does. They control your emotions by what they put out and how they put it out, okay? I don't know of a grown adult in my entire life, I don't care how hardened they are, I don't care if they're a murderer, okay? Hell, they can even be psychopaths, okay? But somewhere in their lives, they had an understanding of love, truth, and honor, okay? And somebody in their life they dearly loved. Could have been kids, could have been a grandchildren, grandparents, could have been mother, father, could have been their neighbor, okay? But they understood it, okay? It's been stolen, okay? And I'm going to get into this, that, like I said, that URL I stuck up there in the beginning of this. This is, like I said, this is number 2 take in this video, okay? I hooked up my HD camera, went to look for the video that I just spent 20-some minutes on, and it shows me a picture. That's it, a picture. And it was on video because the little timer thing was at the bottom clicking off. Right now it's at 3:19, 3:20. Okay. The AI system, okay. I think I've been asking for a long time for the Lord to reveal some things to me. And I also have been studying a little bit here and there with another preacher called Chuck Messler, older fella. And he was the first preacher, and this happened a couple weeks ago. He was the first preacher that ever described something that I went through. Okay, I'd be asking, I've had it happen in minutes. I've had it happen in days. Okay, but I'd ask a question to our God, our Creator. Okay, certain things, and I'd have my prayers answered by listening to sometimes religious type things, sometimes through a movie, sometimes even through somebody make a phone call to me, and there'd be some of the conversation would come out. I'd keep my mouth shut. Would come out and answer the question that I was wondering about. Okay, it's happened a lot. Okay, this preacher, this happened a lot too, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us out there if we're paying attention. It's happened to y'all too. Okay. Okay, this AI situation. People don't want to believe that it's going to be something that's going to be. It already is a falsehood. Period. Start with. It is a falsehood. Okay, we got to understand good and evil. Okay, Bible, Satan. The reason Satan and the fallen angels exist anyway, our Creator, the big G God, created these beings. Okay, these entities. Okay, we have the same emotional pulls and us, but do we allow certain things to captivate us and drive us in our lives to where it rules us? Okay, there's supposed to be a balance in all of this, so we can be wise enough to figure things out. But if one's coinciding over the other, it's stopping the rest of the formula that we're supposed to have the wisdom for to understand truth not to happen. Okay, AI and all this crap. Okay, this guy Zach, he describes exactly what the show is showing. Okay, and it hit me last night before I run into this morning. Okay, and let's put it this way. Old saying, and a lot of y'all will understand this. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Think of the 3 tools that we talked about in the beginning of this. Okay? It's coming, and it's already being projected in many, multiple platforms. People's YouTube channels are being snatched down. Their videos, their whole, basically, I hadn't heard anything out of Twitter or Facebook as of yet. That's coming too, okay? Because they all run off the same algorithms. They all run off the same platforms and programs, okay? They done taught this machine what they want it to spit out, what they want it to keep, okay? Now it's done gotten to the point now they can take this video. That's another reason I'm timing and dating these things, and I'm also backing them up with a little passport hard drive, okay? So if I ever get caught up in any kind of bullshit with these people, okay, they're trying to claim that I'm a child molester, or I robbed a bank, or they got pictures of me from 15 years ago doing some things that I shouldn't have been doing, whatever the case may be, or saying, okay, I'll have something to back it up to say, no, right here it is. This is what I said on such and such date, such and such time. That's why I'm time dating. I know people's going to say, Bobby, Robert, you're paranoid. No, I'm not. Not after, like I said, y'all, if you take the time to go watch the show, the lead actor in it was the actor that played the Christ in the Passion of Christ. Okay? I found that really strange after I figured that out. They reference this thing that starts off as a machine. Midway through the seasons, they go to God. Now there's 2, a good machine and a bad machine, a good God, a bad God, okay? Duality. See how this plays in again? This veil, like I said, got ripped last night for me and hit me like a ton of bricks. This upside down world that we're living in, we don't understand what's going on. It ain't just coming from man, it just ain't coming from woman, and it just ain't coming from the human being. Okay? We're involved in it. The individuals is on the other end of this thing, okay, has manipulated it in doing certain things for them. Okay? But once this AI is out of control, and I believe that's already happened too. I believe that's the 10,000 employees that YouTube just hired, okay, to police our free speech on YouTube, okay. I don't think they're there doing that. I think they're there trying to get rid of something known as a program or known as an algorithm. I call it what the show calls it now, an ASI, artificial super intelligence. Think of the 3 tools. They're scared to death now. All the truth's coming out. Everywhere you look, even though we have this 4th arm of government known as the MSM, okay, mainstream media, for the, you know, the poor nutcases that's done been hypnotized and brainwashed 100%. Okay, but okay, I don't know why that I was picked to do this, other than I asked to know, have the wisdom to see through the smoke and mirrors. Okay, that's the only thing I can figure. I asked for it, and I've been told and then showed. Okay, and I'm not running from it. People can say I'm retarded. That's fine. Do it. Go ahead. People can say I'm crazy. Do it. Go ahead. People can say that I'm paranoid. Do it. Go ahead. No, I'm not. Y'all believe it if you wish. If you don't, this is the only thing that's showing me this is the upside down world that none of us can figure out. Not a male, not a female, not a human being. There is another entity at play in all of this, and that individual goes through a little bit of detail, more than I can, on that URL I gave y'all in the beginning. I hope that God y'all go watch it. I hope that God y'all go see the show that I've been telling you about on Netflix. It pieced more stuff together for me so fast. It's almost like I get up from watching this show, my head hurts, because it's running in so many different directions on stuff that I've had to mention, do, talk about, and everything else, that it ain't funny. Okay? But anyway, on to, let's see. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Just think what a video with your voice and your face and your body, your movements, your gestures, your jerking around, your stuttering, your scratching. It's recording all this. We've been doing it ever since it come available. Okay? And these poor blowed out people on YouTube, or excuse me, Facebook. I believe Facebook was before YouTube. Okay? That was the beginning of it for me, that I can track back the history part of it. But you don't understand, parents, that it's so wonderful to stick every moment of yours, of your daughters and your sons, into that cloud. Videos, pictures, okay? You not understand how they could even manipulate that. And you think of all the pedophiles that's out here with their mouth drooling over your child. And I'm saying this in a clear, hard, hitting way that I can, that I get y'all to understand. Okay? Google and the rest of you, I believe the only way that you're going to stop your AI now is you're going to have to create a massive, and I mean massive, which is funny, because your data collection centers are so big that it would probably work if you'll turn them into a virtual world and dump your AI into there, and then cut the cord to the internet so it can't get back. It tricks it. Okay? You done created something put out here on this world that you know damn well that you can't control. I can see it for myself. James Munder, another truther, YouTube. He's out there trying to spit the truth. People show things, and now all of a sudden he's getting ads, okay, popping up over his videos that's only giving him marginal room and spaces on his videos to get the point across to people. Okay? Trip on his painkillers and different things, natural remedies. Okay? He gets up so far and everything's moving ahead good for him, then all of a sudden he runs right to the edge of a cliff and he's looking around and there ain't no damn body. Trip, brother, it is not human beings that's doing this to you. Okay, maybe human beings you're talking to and you know, back and forth to, but I've been feeling for a long time that I've been being watched, manipulated, controlled in a certain way, and I believe this box that I'm in right now may or may not get out for where it needs to get out to, but I'm hoping I'm not too late. This AI system, like I said, it's ASI, artificial super intelligence. People's having a hard time just dealing with AI. Now, I do believe they have something that's thinking for itself, and they can't control it. And it's tearing their global empire all to hell. Now I think, or I feel like, that I may be 100% right. When have y'all ever in history, one, ever heard so much truth being spit at you over every different direction? That's one. And there's another one, but there's no real way to actually perceive it unless you want to turn a light on your head and understand it, or this could go. Okay? This great delusion, this beast that it speaks of in our Bible. Man's done created the intellect, the brain for it. It's called the internet. It's like, I guess, get every genius together you can think of in the last 100 years and put them in one building. And let's say over half of these geniuses don't have the concept of right or wrong, or don't have the concept of truth or false. It's not a good show, but the truth needs to be put out. Alright, like I said, we think we know. We don't know. I'm trying to see here, maybe some of the spiritual people. Okay. I've heard this a lot, and I've also had to accept it and be forthright about it with people, to be respectful, or to respect their way of thinking. Spiritual people, good people, 90% of them, okay? But what they won't do, okay, is reference anything to God in any way, but they're spiritual people. Okay? It ain't that I'm not here to beat nobody up. I'm not here to make anybody mad. I've got to get y'all to understand, okay? Or you don't have to. I'm nobody, okay? But I'd like for y'all to understand that there's a third element here that we're all overlooking because of this upside down world. Right is wrong, wrong is right, left is right, right is left. Everything, everywhere you look. Okay? As soon as the truth gets dumped, then there's an alternative narrative that comes out instantly. Man ain't just doing this. Woman ain't just doing this because it's happening too fast. We can pat ourselves on the back for technology all we want, but technology could also be the deciding factor of your life, my life, and everybody else's. Because, like I said, the building full of geniuses don't know the real thing between the truth or false, real or fake, or. But for me, it's done pushed itself into our reality, and it's living around us in this box. Okay, as this box is going along and we're researching, understanding, seeing, understanding the truth, well, our perspective should be way back here and about this wide, okay, instead of this, because this is where they want us. This starts the path of truth. This starts the path of understanding if you have eyes to see and ears to hear and a heart and a mind to discern what true is and what false is. Peace to all y'all. a little longer than what I wanted to. Hoping this gets across to everybody. It's really forgive my language, it's really a shit show. Okay, and like I said, this third thing that everybody's overlooking is why this world is upside down. Okay, here again, it's got a good side, it's got a bad side. Okay, just like us. But it don't present itself to us because we can't see it. Okay? I got a creator. I know it's God. I can't see it. I can't even see the breath that I take in. But I know it's happening because I'm walking around talking, spitting, breathing, doing whatever I want to do. All right. Peace, y'all. Love you.